morning everyone, welcome back to the channel and a welcome back to Longville Woods. Now, quick one today. Someone that Mrs. S knows told her that apparently it's a wash with snowdrops down here today, so got up on a Saturday morning, not too early, and yeah, thought I'd bring the camera out, get back in some woodland, and yeah, gonna see if I can utilise the ultra wide angle lens to do some of these wild flowers. So stick with us. Let's go hunt some snowdrops. I tell you what, he wasn't wrong. Look at all these snowdrops. Cheers, Pete. So, the hardest part about capturing these is going to be the fact that behind me, just over here, I won't film it too much, there's actually a secondary school and there's kids playing football. Behind me this way, behind these, you can see the tops, there's houses. So how do I eliminate them? The ultra wide angle lens. Now, what that'll allow me to do is it'll allow me to get right down close. Don't know if you heard that, the woodpecker as well. I haven't seen him yet, but I keep hearing him. The ultra wide angle lens will allow me to actually get really close in and utilise all the foreground. So I'm going to whip the camera out and see if I can get any compositions framed up here. Okay, so what we've got here then is you've got this carpet of beautiful white snowdrops, but you've also got that, I don't know what they are, but those yellow flowers in the foreground as well. Now I think that adds a really nice contrast. What you'll see as well is that I've actually got the tripod splayed down so that I can actually get quite close. Now, what I can't do is I can't take it down any lower, unfortunately, because of those houses in the background. It's making it really difficult to compose. But what I am doing is, because of that, I'm utilising the ultra wide angle lens. Now, I've got it currently on 24mm. And that's actually allowing me to focus on, I don't know if you can see it, there's a small clump there that's kind of separated from the blanket of snowdrops. So that's my main focus point, it's my foreground interest. What I might do is I might actually focus on that one, then focus on the ones behind and do a focus stack as well. Because while the sharpness, depth of field, that's the word I'm looking for, we'll keep it quite sharp because it is the ultra wide angle lens, and one of the massive advantages of using an ultra wide angle lens for stuff like that, this is the depth of field. I have only got it on an aperture of f5.6, partly because I want to blur out a bit of the background, so I'm kind of in a catch-22. But what I might do is I think I might focus stack. Let's move the focus point. on some of these yellow flowers just down the bottom here. Let's get that one captured, 2-second timer. Then if I focus on that bunch of snowdrops, and then what I might do as well is focus on the very front ones of the carpet of them behind. Now what I'll do is when I get that back into Photoshop, or to start with Lightroom, I'll be able to see the depth of field on that, and I'll be able to see how much of the background is blurred out. Now I have got it so that none of the houses are actually in the picture, but there is still a lot of mess and stuff there, fences and stuff, so yeah, not sure which way this will go, but if the image is any good, I'll pop it up for you now. Okay, so composition number 2, and I'm literally about 6 foot away from where the last one was. It is a real concentrated area of these snowdrops, and again utilising the ultra wide angle lens. Now what you've got, if I just spin the camera around, so you've got these cut logs here which actually make it a bit more of an interesting sort of backdrop to the snowdrops. It is also eliminating some of the mess behind it, because I've managed to ram the whole blanket of the snowdrops just here in about 9/10 of the frame. It's probably not going to be the most interesting of compositions, but I feel like it's adding to the composition, having those cut logs in the background. Yeah, that is quite nice. Now I'm probably going to focus stack this one because there are so many snowdrops in there, and there's no real mess in the background because it's been blocked out by those cut logs, sorry. So yeah, might actually whip the macro lens out in a minute. I did bring it with me because it's woodland, so yeah, might see if I can get really close into some of these snowdrops, but we'll worry about it in a minute. Again, if I like this composition, I'll stick it up for you now. Okay, so probably last composition now. You've probably just seen some of the macro stuff that I've done, if I actually liked any of it, and put it up for you, as well as that ultra wide angle lens shot. Now, doing my last composition, I think, because I need a brew. I'm only about 5 minutes away from home, so it's not too bad. But anyway, yeah, so what we've got is I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but there's a log under here that's really overgrown with what looks like ivy or vines of some kind, with the snowdrops just lining the side of it. Now, it is actually utilising it as a leading line through the image with the snowdrops and stuff. It actually looks really nice. Again, utilising the ultra wide angle lens, because I can get really close into disorientation. There we go, into these ones, and that's where I'm actually focusing, so that then you've got that lead through with that strip of the snowdrops. It's bluebells I was thinking of with the snowdrops. You've also got the log as well, which I'll try and probably pull out a little bit more in Photoshop, give it a bit more definition. And yeah, you've still got the lovely brown leaves as well from when they dropped, obviously, in autumn. So all in all, yeah, I'm quite pleased with how this image has actually come out, or how it's looking. Might change my mind when I'm on the computer, but yeah. So yeah, I'm going to wrap up this video now. If I see any more compositions, obviously other than this one, I'll stick them up at the end as well. So obviously, yeah, quick reminder as well, Mrs S doing a skydive for the Stroke Association. I'll pop a link in the description as well if any of you want to sponsor her. Obviously anything would be much appreciated. So right, yeah, sign out. Obviously do give us some likes, and yeah, drop some subscribes, because I'm sure there'll be plenty more woodland stuff coming, as well as obviously our 2023 project as well, going coastal. And yeah, this is Mike out. Take care, be safe everyone, peace.